I'm Catherine and this is Control and Move Pilates and Fitness Online, and today is day 5 of your 24 days of free workouts on your advent calendar, Oh Fitness Tree. So the past 4 days we've kind of done a whole host of different workouts, varying in length, varying in style, and I wanted to try and include some of the things that I had put into the reboot routine. And the reboot calendar was a month long, and it was just really to kind of get people, because we were in our first lockdown, it was really just to get people kind of motivated by doing small things. And I want you to know that whilst this is a really busy kind of time of year for people, you don't need to be doing like a heavy workout every single day, just kind of keeping your mindset in your, I suppose, in the idea that you've got a goal, that you want to keep moving, and really it doesn't really matter what you do as long as you're staying safe. As long as you're still moving, then that's what matters. So today it's slightly different, and the weather where I am, it's kind of okay today, but I feel like it's quite cold. I think I'm probably going to spend quite a lot of time inside as well, because obviously the different tiers and things like that, but we're not going to talk about COVID. I'm not going to do it. Today's workout is called Kettle On Push Up. Okay, so you might have done this in the reboot calendar, however I'm going to do it slightly differently in that, we're going to do a particular style of push-up. So I'm going to change that style throughout the this kind of short workout. So all you basically need to do is either go and put your kettle on, kind of get yourself ready for a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or a hot chocolate or something like that, and you will basically do your workout for the length of time that the kettle is on. Now the aim of this was to see, in the reboot calendar, was to see how many push-ups you could do. Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to do this twice during this calendar, and it's just to see that how many we can do this time, if we can kind of push, even if it's one extra, see if we can push for a few more the next time we do it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly set up wrists and things before we go, because obviously you might just be doing this straight from doing some work or going out shopping or going for a walk or something like that. So what I want you to do is just find a tabletop position. Okay, tabletop position. Making sure that those insides of the elbows are facing in, not forward. And lengthening the crown of the head. And just draw the abdominals up. The abdominals are going to help you through this today. Now, some of us might be quite rounded in the shoulders. So what I want you to try and do is just try and see if you can find that flat tabletop back. Okay, so starting to put a little bit of work through the wrists with our cat and cow stretch. Tip the tailbone under, chin in towards chest, look towards the belly button or towards the pubic bone, and pushing the hands into the floor. And then we're going to reverse it. Lift the hips and bringing it up. So this is a nice little spine stretch. As well as you'll notice, we're starting to press the weight back into the knees as we round. And then we're starting to bend the arms ever so slightly and bring the weight forward. Now we don't want to come really too far, but just lifting up. And again, round through the back, chin in towards chest, weight off of the wrists, and then slight bend at the elbows and lift up. So we're not going to do much because we don't really want to tie the wrists out, but we do want to get warm. Bend the arms, lift the hips, and it kind of feels quite nice. Well, for me anyway, it might not feel nice for you, but I think it does. One more here, bringing it up. Good, lovely. And then returning back to that tabletop. If we can, we're going to squeeze the shoulders and just roll the shoulders around. This one feels a bit strange, but again, getting a little bit of heat through the triceps, a little bit of heat through the arms as well. Notice if your fingers are starting to curl. I just realised sometimes mine do that if I don't think about them, so really press the little fingertips down onto the floor. So the position for the hands today are going to be fingers facing forward, fingers facing out to the side, and fingers facing in. Okay, and then sit yourself back. If you need to, bring yourself into a child's pose or a different seated position. And what I'm going to get you to do is bring those hands together, and you're going to draw kind of like figure of 8, so figure of 8 down. But again, it doesn't matter if it's just a circle, as long as you go in the opposite direction as well. Try and keep those elbows together. Good, lovely. Take one side and the other. Again, try and keep those wrists together as much as possible. Fabulous. And one final one. Fingertips going to be facing towards the knee, palm facing towards me, and stretch your fingertip down. Now again, we're not really aiming for anything in particular here, but we are just aiming for fingertips, a little bit of a stretch so you can sit down. If this is uncomfortable on the knees, place one hand down, fingertips down, and stretch the hand down. Now of course, the further forward the hand is, the harder this stretches. Good, lovely. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Change sides. 5. Right there. Not 5. Now 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Fabulous. And sitting down. So, we're going to put the kettle on. And what I'm going to get you to do is we're going to have, I think it's about 3 or 4 different sets. Okay, so the aim is to do 10 of each. Okay, see how far we get. Remember, this one is just to make sure that you know how many you've done. Okay, so first one, I'm going to show you them. So the first one, you don't actually bend the arms. Keep the abdominals engaged, sit bones pointing back, the hands are directly underneath the shoulders, and you're going to squeeze the shoulder blades together and press them apart. This one's quite a difficult one to kind of understand, so if you want to, you can figure it out now as you're watching. So you want to squeeze the shoulder blades together, the chest drops down, but the rib cage doesn't, so keep the abdominals lifted. Press it up and down. Okay, so that's our first one. Our second one, again, for all of these next 3, your knees can be wherever you want them to be. Box position, much kinder. If we can, lengthen the legs out. This is the type of position that we find ourselves in bar. Make sure we don't sit ourselves down. We keep the abdominals lifted. If we can, cross through, and then you'll notice that the hips are up here. We want to really try and send those hips down. Keeping the abdominals long though. Again, we're not sinking down. Quite a difficult one to understand, so if you'd like to, just keep the feet down. The elbows are going to come down by the side of the body, and then we're going to press. Yeah, so just as if we were pressing on a wall, squeeze. Alright? Now this one, like all of the other ones, you pick the range in which you go. Just because I'm going all the way down, doesn't mean that you have to. Okay? So, again, switch on those abs, breathing in as we go down, and breathing out as we go up. Yeah, keep those hips down, sorry. So our first position with our hands is here. Our second position is slightly wider, with the fingertips slightly turned in, so you're going down towards a triangle. Now with this one, be very careful the elbows don't go out to the side. Be really careful of the shoulders. It's like the head of an arrow. Yeah, okay. And then the third set, hands are wide. We're hitting the chest. If you'd like to, hands flat or hands out to the side. Okay. And our final set is going to be our downward dog push-ups, but we'll get to that when we get to that. So the setup for that, if we can, legs can be wherever you need them to be. They can be straight, they can be bent, heels can be down on the floor. Your hands are going to, again, go into that turned in position, but not too far. And then actually what you're going to do is you're going to lift so that your head is in line with your fingertips. So rather than being a downward dog here, you're going to really lift yourself up so that your weight is directly on those hands. Now of course, set it back if you need to, but this is where we're aiming for. From there, we bend those elbows out, tap the head down. Now that is the aim, alright? But you might bend those legs and take a small bend here. Yeah? Like I say, people don't really like sending their head to the floor that much. Okay, so what I'm going to get you to do is go set that kettle. And again, if you're not anywhere near a kettle or you're near the kitchen or anything like that, I'm going to set mine away so you can at least listen to mine as we go. Okay, so make sure you're ready to go. If you need to do anything more with the wrists, please do so. Let's do it. Setting our hands flat on the floor. Here we go. We have 1. Squeeze those shoulders 2, 3, 4, 5. Abdominals in 6, 7, 8, 9, and let's do 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, shake those wrists out if you need to. If we can, setting yourself into a little bit of a wider position. As always, remember, you have that option. Alright, let's do 10 here. Cross. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, lovely. I'm not going to do 15 there. Okay, so our next position, hands slightly turned in. Again, lengthen that position out if we can. Alright, squeeze, cross, here we go. Elbows down. 1, 2, 3. I'm getting slower. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, shake it out. Set those hands nice and wide. Again, if we can, turn those palms out, hitting in towards the chest. I've got a feeling I might slip on my mat, so, alright, if we can, take them nice and wide. Can I take them wider? Yes, I can. 2, 3, remember, you do not need to bend all the way. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, shake it out. We're doing good. Alright, downward dog. Let's do it. Now, I haven't talked about whether we finish. What happens if we finish? And still got loads of time. Alright, set those hands. Take care of this last set. Lift it up. 1, 2. I make my jumper. 3, 4. Tuck that in. Keep going. 5, and 6, and 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, shake it out now. What happens if we get all the way to the end and we still got kettle time? We keep going. Hands down. Back to the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my gosh, my arms literally feel like they're going to fall off. Okay, straight back in. Arms set up. Again, if you slow down, don't worry about it. If you sped up, amazing. 1. Oh my god, my arms are killing. 2. 3. Doing push-ups are so hard. Push-ups are so hard. 4. 5. Oh, come on, Kettle. You can do it. 6. Oh my god, I can't go on. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Keep going. 8. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's keep pushing. Turn those hands in. My arms are literally going to fall off. That's fine. We're nearly there. Pushing. 9, 10. Oh my god. I'm dead. Like, I can't carry on. Alright. That is, ow. That was such a good quick workout. So, if we can feel our arms, all we're going to do is bring our arms across. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So if we can, bring our arm across. Take a little stretch. Take a little stretch. Take your hands, lift the chest. If we can, interlace the fingertips. Well done, guys. I mean, that was hard. So how did you do? I think I did the 1, 2, 3, is that 5 sets? Yeah, there was. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, because we did 15 on the first one, didn't we? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we had 5, 6, 7. So we did 70 plus obviously 15, which is 85, which is like, if you kept up with that, that's amazing. That's amazing. Alright, so just making sure we have enough space. Swing those arms forward and back. If you'd like to, you can always do this stretch against the wall. You have one arm in front, or one arm behind, sorry, and you stretch this way. You can also do this with a straight arm. And then the other side. That is like such a beautiful stretch after doing that. So see, like, I think the most important thing that I want people to take away from this advent calendar is that you don't have to like dedicate so much time to a workout and like spend hours and hours and hours doing one. You could literally do it in what? I mean, I think it took it longer for me to explain the exercises and do the warm-up than it actually did to do it. Yeah, so just know that you could put the kettle on and you could do some squats, or you could do some push-ups on your bench whilst you're in the kitchen, or you could do some heel raises. Yeah, so it's little things like that that are really going to make a difference to you and how you feel about exercise during this busy period. So, day 5, done. Let's get ready for day 6 tomorrow. So have a lovely day, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Hopefully you're getting set up for a really lovely Christmas, regardless of what's happening with regards to the situation, and have a lovely rest of your day. Alright, see you later.